Yom Kippur is possibly the most serious day in the year. Sukkot is our season of happiness, the festival of joy. Yet there's an interesting connection between the two. You see, on Sukkot, on Yom Kippur, we elevate ourselves. We enjoy we come out purified and cleansed and on a higher spiritual level. And the question is, what could we do to maintain the level? We're not ready for having Yom Kippur more than once a year, having it on a weekly or daily basis. Certainly that would be too much. But what can we do to maintain the elevated spiritual level that we do reach on Yom Kippur? And the answer is in Sukkot. This is the connection between the two. On Sukkot, despite the fact that it's supposed to be the height of the year in terms of celebration, festivity, joy, the season of joy, the season of happiness, we're told to move into a booth, into a wooden shack, and to celebrate within this wooden shack. The analogy could be to a camping trip. A person who goes camping, so he takes as little as possible. In other words, the camping trip is about hiking and going from place to place, and a person doesn't want to be overloaded with things, and therefore he makes do with the absolute minimum, and anything that he doesn't need he leaves behind. He takes just what he needs, and things that are multi-purpose, clothing that can wear for different occasions, he uses one set of clothing, he uses one set of tools, one set of utensils. He makes do with the absolute minimum. That's how camping works. The Sukkot is maybe something similar. And the purpose is the same as with camping. With camping you want to travel light so that you can travel far. You want to not be encumbered, not be weighed down by things. And this really is the message of Sukkot. If we can take after Yom Kippur the message of Sukkot, not to overburden ourselves with the material world, the physical world, so we'll be able to more easily maintain our spiritual connection, because our involvement in the material world takes away from our involvement in the spiritual world. You can't have both worlds at the same time. One takes away from the other. And therefore, if we can learn from Sukkot to live in a more basic way, just taking what we need. If you need it, we need it. But just taking what we need and living with our minimum, so this frees our minds, it frees our thoughts, it frees our hearts to pursue and to elevate and to reach for higher worlds. May we all merit to reach wonderful, wonderful heights this Sukkot and this new year.